Well, let's talk about this health alert now. Looking at e-cigarette use among young people, the CDC is out with a new report that warning that vaping among middle schoolers is now on the rise. That report finding more than 500,000 of young students say they vape. And the concern now is just the growing number of them are becoming addicted. Our medical contributor and, of course, resident doctor Alok Patel joining me now. All right, I want you to tell us about this new study, but I also want to add, Alok, that my kids are middle schoolers. And they have now already told me this year alone, 5 different times they've walked into the bathroom and kids have been vaping, 7th and 8th graders. So now they have to get special passes to go to the restroom. I mean, it's crazy. I know, it's crazy.
It really is. And, this survey from the CDC, which is showing us that vaping is rising among middle schoolers, is not really surprising. Any physicians, people who work in public health, or teachers whom I talk to and report exactly what your kids have told you. And now it's really concerning is the developing brain and the effects that nicotine and the other chemicals can have on it. These kids are young. Their brains are still in this stage they're going to be developing until they're out in their mid-20s. And nicotine, which can be found in a high concentration in these vapes, can affect kids' judgment, learning, working memory, their attention, their concentration, and can even cause physical symptoms such as headaches, nausea, vomiting, or worse. And we do see cases of acute nicotine poisoning that sends kids to the ERs, even really young kids like toddlers who may get their hands on nicotine products. So all around, this is a mess and trouble.
And I think a lot of these kids think, since you don't really smell it or feel it, or it's the burning of a regular cigarette, that, oh, it's healthier, or it's not as bad as smoking an actual cigarette. Because this report found that the flavored vapes, those disposable ones, are actually the most common. But they're also illegal in the U.S. So, I mean, you're right there in the thick of it. Tell me what you think about that. And also, what are you seeing in the ERs, the talk among parents, just your own personal experience?
Well, to address your first point, this is a really big issue in terms of the information that these kids are getting and the fact that, as you mentioned, there are vaping products that are not regulated, that are available on the internet, that are not actually legal here as well. And the CDC report has found that in the United States, 99% of vaping products do contain nicotine, even if some of them say 0%. And some of these products may even contain other ultrafine chemicals, cancer-causing agents, volatile compounds that are all getting into those deep lungs. So we have seen kids present with agitation, headaches, nausea, vomiting from nicotine poisoning, even signs of withdrawal or addiction. I cannot tell you how many patients I've talked to who talk about vaping every single day, multiple times, them and their friends.
Yeah, bottom line, parents just have to be more vigilant. And it is hard nowadays, from vaping
Absolutely.
to social media. It is not easy being a parent, as you know, of young kids.
It's a lot on all parents.
Yeah. Dr. Alok Patel, thank you so much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.